Alright, well, here we are, a new year. Nothing's probably going to change at all. It's just like every other year. Well, that's not true. You get the point. Anyway, I meant to make this video before New Year's, maybe a little bit before Christmas, but you know how it is. Got a little sidetracked, but we're here now. This is my game list. New games that I played this year. Yeah, it's not much, and some of them are from last year, because I didn't have a YouTube channel last year. But, hey, why not? I think there's only like 3 in here that are from last year, which is these 3 over here. But everything else is from this year. It was all new for me, and I thought I'd do a ranking on it. I personally think, game-wise, this year has not been fantastic. Yeah, there's been some good hits. Mario & Luigi Brothership came out. I meant to grab that, but I didn't. There was Black Myth Wukong. I mean, everything that was just in the Game Awards was basically, like, peak gaming this year. And there was a lot of big stinkers that I don't even remember. But, that aside, I thought gaming for me personally was pretty lackluster for new titles. So, I thought I would just go back to the past, see if I can find some old games that I enjoyed, and maybe some other newer ones. And here we are with this tier list. I think we'll start with last year's games that I played, which is SRB 2, Persona, Sonic World DX, and Multiverses. Yes, these 2 are fan games. Fuck off. I do what I want. SRB 2 Persona, if you guys don't know. Well, for one, SRB 2 is a heavily modded version of Doom 2. The Persona one is a heavily modded version of Roboblast 2 to make it more like Persona 3, I think. Mostly Persona 3. You can get other add-ons and mods that make it more like the modern Persona games, or just give it more of a smoother gameplay. Bunch of different modded characters like Shaggy and Link. As far as gameplay for this game goes, there's not much at the moment because it is still a multiplayer demo. It's only either you play by yourself in like a hosted lobby, or you play with your friends and you go through randomized dungeons in the Persona 3 style. I never played Persona 3, so I'm sorry about if I don't really know. I think it's called Tartarus. I'll put it up on screen. I can't remember. I'd give it a grade. It's fun. It can be addicting, because one run, if you're playing well enough, can go on for multiple hours straight. It's unreal. But yeah, I like it. Anyway, next up, Sonic World DX. This is also a fan game. This is trying to be like a spiritual successor to Sonic Heroes, kinda. It has most of the Sonic characters in the game, along with some ones that have never been in a 3D modern style, like Mighty and Ray. There's also costumes for each characters. You can tell which characters get the most love when it comes to costumes, unfortunately. I think Sonic has like 7, and most of the other characters have 3 max. As far as gameplay goes, every character is pretty much unique. Yeah, you have your base speed, power, and flight characters, which is needed for a game like this, but they're all different in their own ways. Sonic has certain moves that Shadow doesn't. Shadow has certain moves that SBO doesn't, and so on and so forth. Yeah, they have all the base concepts, like the power characters are really strong against certain enemies, flight characters can fly, and speed characters are typically your fast, base Sonic game characters. People have also made modded characters, which also mostly just like different versions of Sonic. It's not that they're specifically reskins of Sonic, it's that they're either characters that just take Sonic's moveset because it's easier, or it literally is just Sonic. Like, there's no getting around that. Overall, I think I'd give this, it's pretty good. It's not terrible, but if the performance was better, it'd be in great. Just saying. Oh boy, here we are. Multiverses. Over the past year, I've kind of grown apart from Smash Brothers. Mostly because I don't really like certain parts of the community. They can be very angry. I just want to play the funny blue hedgehog and zip around over the stage without being criticized. Now, I know that's not ever going to happen in fighting games. There's always going to be one character that people are like, yes, I know Sonic is top 2. I don't care. I like the character. I've loved him for many years. But it's just how it is. So, I stopped playing the game, and also because I fucking hate Steve. See, there's the criticism. It comes back. Call me a hypocrite if you want. Whatever. I hate Steve. He's annoying as shit. I'm not gonna get into that. So, when I got my PC around a year ago now, hence why I have games from last year in here, well, 2023, maybe more specific, I had a chance to play Multiverses because it was coming back out, and I'm just saying, for the time being, which is from then to now, I prefer this game over Smash. I don't really know why. I think it's just more fun, it's more casual. I don't have to get angry when I lose. It's just like, oh, damn, I guess I lost. Plus, there's Batman in this game. I fucking love Batman. But there are some downsides to this game, unfortunately. And that's the microtransactions. There's so many in this game. Some of them are extremely expensive. For the short amount of time I've played this game, and I still occasionally do, but for the short amount of time I played this game, I probably easily spent over $100-something, and that was just on like a few skins alone. It's insane how much money you can spend on this game for how little you get. At least that's how it is for me. I don't know if they changed anything recently. I think as of making this video, I think the most recent character they added was Marceline, and I still remember when Raven first came out. I was like, oh, okay, I can get her in time. And then I don't even know how long of a time period passed. And then, oh, Marceline's in. I don't even know if she's about to leave. I have to check now. But they also changed their character system when Raven came out. They made it so it's quote-unquote easier, but you can't pick what character you want. At least that's how it was when it first came out. I don't know if it's different now. But yeah, I think that'll give Multiverses mid, which is unfortunate. Alright, next up. Charlie Murder. I had no idea what this game is until my friend got it for me. It's a beat-em-up game that was from the Xbox 360. I don't know, it's... For what I've played, it was very interesting. I didn't play much with my friend because I think something happened with their Wi-Fi, it cut out, and then we just hadn't played it since. But you play as like a punk band members in a zombie apocalypse because you left one of your band members out, I think, and he got really upset, and then he just made everything into into a zombie apocalypse. It's kind of cool. It's definitely very goofy. I'll say that. There's a lot of silly shit in this game. I think one of the things I remember in particular, there was a boss fight which it was a guy either in a chicken costume or a burger costume, and when you beat him, he kills himself by jumping into a meat grinder. Like, what? It's super cool. I think it's awesome. We'll give it a grade. I liked it. And alongside that, we have Speedrunners. I'm just gonna put that right up there immediately. This game is great. I played this with friends I stayed over at one of their places for like a day, and they had this on their PlayStation, and it's a racing speedrunning game with like power-ups and shit. This game is great. It has like your average superhero music in the background, but it's just, you know that it's that good. I don't know. I like this game. It was really good. Here we go. Here's the hot brand new game off the shelf. Marvel Rivals. Now, for the people that personally know me, you know that I fucking hate Overwatch. That game is horrible. There's so many things I think are wrong with it, and I never want to play that game again. And then this game came out. My first initial opinions were the exact same way I felt about Overwatch. And then I played it. I played as Groot for a period of time. Well, actually, he was a majority of my time, because, I don't know, it just felt fun. And I quickly learned that I don't like Groot. I don't like the way he plays. I feel like he lacks range. He probably doesn't. It just feels like it. And then I switched to Star-Lord for like a day. Had a lot of fun with it. But I think my initial opinion for this game is the exact same way I feel about Overwatch, but not as bad. I'm gonna put it like right above Multiverses here. It's the like 5v5 hero shooter shit. Except I feel like there's the really good characters are really, really good, and the bad characters are just kind of there. Especially when it comes to fucking Iron Man. God, he's like a mosquito. He just flies up there and just chips away damage. It's so annoying. And then there's... God, what is his name? The stupid fucking tiny-ass shark. I wish I could turn him into sashimi. I hate him so much. He just uses his ult, grabs you, and then jumps off the map. Like, come on, bro. And then there's just your other characters that are here, and they're not very great. Like, well, from what I remember seeing and playing, Captain America. He's just kind of there. He doesn't really do much. He throws his shield sometimes because that's on a cooldown. And most of the characters in this game are melees. There's no range for any of these characters unless it's their ability. Like Groot has like a little energy ball. But that's it. He has like... I mean, he has some range for his melee, but he's still a melee character. Same with Spider-Man. Yeah, he's got his web shots to slow you down, and he can bring himself towards you, but he's a melee character. There's not a lot of characters that have range in this game compared to Overwatch. At least, I think. A lot of characters in Overwatch have guns and stuff with range. There's some characters in that game that have melee, specifically Reinhardt. By the way, fuck that guy and his stupid-ass fucking shield. But other than that, there's not a lot of range in Marvel Rivals. At least that's how it feels to me. I don't know. It's not... I'm not feeling it, Mr. Krabs. I'm not feeling it. Alright, next up. Oh yeah. Actually, hold on. Let me do... Oh, is it better than Speedrunners, though? Yeah, that looks about right. I played Friday Night Funkin' for the first time. I was on the bandwagon for this game when it came out. I thought it was awesome. The music was great. And then all the mods and stuff came out, like Witty, EXE, and there was one other one I can't... Oh, Garcello. That's his name. I got back into this game. Of all ways, my friend played a Friday Night Funkin' Roblox game that had just like it's very similar in playstyle. I'm pretty sure a lot of people know about those. I was like, yeah, you know what, sure, why not? And then there was so many mods and characters I didn't even know were in the Funkin' universe. I learned that there was Mario's Madness, which is like a Mario creepypasta kind of thing. There was, I mean, there was just so much. There's a Five Nights at Freddy's one, there's a Doki Doki Literature Club one, which that's what really got me back in. I played that mod all the way through, 100%ed it. Man, that was quite the experience. I don't really know what else to say about it. I mean, it's a rhythm game. It's a very fun rhythm game. The characters are cool. The art style is very mid-2000s Newgrounds, like Flash style. It's nice. I love it. It was fun. And I think that those are my ending words for it. Alright. Here we go. Nuclear Nightmare. This game, my friend got it for me on Steam when it was like $1 or something like that. It's very similar to Lethal Company, which everyone knows what that game is, and if you don't, you are literally Patrick Star. Get out from under the rock and look around you. This game's kind of similar, but it's give me a second. I'm doing this unscripted, so I'm trying to think. So the whole point of this game is that you're trying to get information from this one area that's like frozen. I don't remember where this area is, but I know that it's like frozen over. There's snow everywhere, and it's like a blizzard everywhere. You want to try and gather up as much information from this place as you can and do these different tasks to get said information and avoid these like weird creepy ass looking creatures and monsters. I really don't know how to describe it. It's fun with friends, but when they're all dead and you're by yourself, at least for me, it's very boring. And like, what do I do? Especially if you're new to the game. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. It's all right. I'll put it like right here. It's fun. It's definitely way more fun with friends than like going into a random lobby and just playing with them. This is Project Zomboid, another game I got gifted from Steam. This is like a top-down survival zombie game. The controls, at least for me, are a little finicky, but I think that brings it its charm to make it like a somewhat realistic zombie survival game. It's very fun. I need to play it more often. I have not played it a lot. Man, excuse me. I tell you, there's a lot of goofy shit that can happen in this game. At least with me and my friend, it was very funny the way I died. Out of all things, I did not expect there to be like an MP3 player, or a CD player, and you could use headphones and listen to like in-game music. That shocked me. And there's like different, I guess, what do you call it? Like mental things. Like you can be stressed, you can be tired, you can be panicked. And sitting down, I remember when I played, I was sitting down in a bathroom, just listening to the CD to like try and help my panic. While my friend just like went out and found supplies and shot zombies. I'm just sitting there in a bathroom with a broken leg, or no, an infected leg and arm, just trying to calm down. It was so funny. I like this game. It was a lot of fun. I'll put it right here. Pretty good. I need to play it more often though, so I can get a better understanding of it. But it was fun. I liked it. All right, here we are. The top 3 for me. These 3 games have either been, or just like the best of the best, and I still play them, or I know they're the best with the little bit of time that I've played them. And we're gonna start with Balatro. I finally got this game, actually right before New Year's Day. I got some cash for Christmas. I was like, hell yeah, fuck it, I'm buying Balatro. I've been watching this game for almost since it came out, which I don't remember when that was, but I saw that it got like a huge peak in popularity because of the Game Awards and because of Steam's winter sale. I was like, alright, yeah, sure, why not? I know the game's not that much in general, but the sale was already going on. I think everyone just about knows what this game is. It is a poker roguelike. You play poker hands to defeat blinds, which are like chip-based blinds. And you get certain score based on what hand you play, and then you can enhance those hands with like tarot cards, giving them special abilities, or other jokers that increase mult in certain specific ways, or just do it in general. And then there's also planet cards that level up your playing hand, and spectral cards that do crazy wacky shit. This game is incredible. I don't know. I didn't know I needed a game like this until it came out. I love it. Definitely going up and great. Sonic X Shadow Generations. Here we go. I've already made a video on this game, which that is my full experience of this game so far. I'm trying to keep it completely blind, so when I get to part 2 or whatever of this game, you'll get my full raw reaction to it. But I mean, come on, bro. The shadow portion is very well made. It is so good. And then of course the other half of the game is just Sonic Generations, one of Sonic's best games. I know they changed the writing, which I don't like the writing changed. I think it was fine before. This one was just, it was really bad, especially with like how the lip syncing went. And then modern Sonic's quotes after he rescues his friends are very unneeded. But besides that, it's basic Generations, nothing's changed. And the shadow portion is like, it's so good. Shout out to Year of Shadow. I'm sad that it's over now in the time of making this. I loved Year of Shadow. This game was great. This, oh fuck, is it better than Bellatra though? Probably, yeah. And that leaves me with the last and final game, which I think this was Game of the Year for me. It is Left 4 Dead 2. I did not think a game from 2009 would be my Game of the Year, but I think it is. Well, game of the past 2 years. Yeah, specify that. I am completely shocked by this game. This was the zombie shooter game that I didn't know I needed. Before it was Black Ops 3, which I don't have that game anymore. I had to uninstall it because I ran out of space on my computer for other shit. So, rest in peace, Black Ops 3. I might not go back to that game, unfortunately. But this was a much needed replacement for that itch for zombie shooter and survival games. My god, I don't even know where to start with this game. It's just so good. The Valve base maps are really good. Don't even get me started on Workshop, bro. There's so much shit on Workshop that I downloaded. I think this game went from maybe like 4. I actually don't even know how much space it is, but I know right now it's about maybe 14, 15 gigabytes now because of all the add-ons Workshop add-ons I have. I mean, it's it's just so good. And it easily takes the cake for Game of the Year for me. That's just how it is. And that's it. I know it's not much for a tier list, but hey, these are just the games I've played. It's just how it is. So, if you guys enjoyed, well, actually, before I end off this video, let me know what was your Game of the Year in the comment section below. I'm genuinely curious because I wanna broaden my horizons to some new games. Of course, if I can even get them and download them. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, that's my Game of the Year list. Happy delayed New Year's 2025. It's actually wild. Last year did not feel like a year at all. It felt like maybe 2 months. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time.